Man is so weak that he cannot lift even 100 kilograms on his own, yet by using his brain he has created machines that float on oceans, shake mountains, and pierce through outer space. Interestingly, this 200-gram brain sitting between our two ears neither moves nor walks, yet it makes the entire world dance to its command. The human mind has invented weapons so powerful that if all were used at once, millions of people could die in mere seconds or minutes. Man has stepped on the moon and is striving to reach other planets. When the mind awakens, even this beautiful universe bows before it, because nothing in the cosmos is more astonishing than the human brain. Take a crane, for example. It is a machine that can lift thousands of tons of weight. A human being cannot even lift a ton, but with the power of a 200-gram brain, he has built cranes capable of moving thousands of tons. Just search on Google right now, and you will find that thousands of airplanes are flying in the sky, carrying millions of people. It is only because of the human brain that man has become capable of flying thousands of tons of steel in the air. That is why scientists say there is nothing more fascinating and surprising in the entire universe than the brain. There was once a time when there was no sign of science or technology. No tools, no advanced machinery, and yet humanity achieved wonders. One of the most mysterious places on Earth is Easter Island, famous for its enormous stone statues. The real question is not how these statues were carved, but how they were placed there, considering Easter Island is surrounded by thousands of kilometers of empty ocean. The nearest island is almost 2,000 kilometers away. To put that into perspective, this distance is roughly the same as from Pakistan to Uzbekistan. It is impossible to imagine that such massive stones were transported over this distance without ships, cranes, or machines. Even underwater explorations around Easter Island have found no evidence of a developed civilization that could explain such achievements. Archaeologists state that the smallest of these carved stones weighs around 300 tons, while the largest is estimated at an astonishing 9,000 tons. Others weigh between 500 and 700 tons, heavier than most modern vehicles. These stones still stand today, and tourists travel from around the world to witness them. The astonishing part is not just their size but their precision. Nearly 400 statues were carved in position so perfectly that even today, despite modern tools, moving them seems impossible. People try to shift them, but even large groups cannot budge them. How then did ancient humans, without cranes, without wheels, without elephants or any powerful animals, manage to carve, transport, and erect such massive stones? Archaeologists maintain that the inhabitants of Easter Island had no cranes, no wheels, and no advanced machinery. They didn't even have elephants or beasts of burden to help with the lifting. This means that the carving, transportation, and placement of these statues was done entirely by human strength. But were they really ordinary humans? Looking at the stones, one begins to doubt. This island was first discovered in 1722. When the English research team arrived and saw the statues, they were stunned. To find nearly 400 gigantic stone figures on a lonely island in the middle of the ocean was beyond belief. The researchers wrote that they were left speechless because the people of the island had neither heavy machinery nor even simple tools that could have helped. So the big question remains, how did they make them? Over time, many legends and stories have spread to explain this, but the truth is still unknown. Easter Island remains one of the greatest mysteries of human history.